November 12th, 2019, we head over the Memphis Bridge on our way to Arkansas to see the Union Pacific Big Boy 4014, originally going to be called the Wasatch class. The 4884 is the largest currently running steam locomotive. Now this was a real surprise. A BART car for the BART subway train system.
I think it's that.
Pretty sure it is.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
I don't think it's paying attention.
Yeah, I think it's just a track mobile.
We see quite a few interesting things on the way. On the backs of trucks, including that equipment which I didn't know what was, that which I'm not sure what is. I'm not really sure what that is either. But arriving in Texarkana, we see a Union Pacific bay window caboose on the normal local and head into the yard. At the yard, you can see a Southern Pacific bay window caboose on static display. Very nice. Also there, you can see this, a very strange thing of railroad tracks, and the passenger car that sits there. Now, the virtual railfan camera is on that building, and people were actually standing inside the building and on top of it to get photos of the train. We see a train right here as we wait.
There's the Ace, 8824. Alright!
And now the chase is on. Down Main Street.
CSX number 3420, which I believe is it's an EC44AH and a C3499 number 5368.
Maybe missed that.
Hang on. Oh shoot, it is highballing. Here it comes right behind us. Get ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, and now. Let's go. think the caboose is right up here. Past it already. Alright, now we're gonna go. We spent too much time deciding.
Yep. He caught up to us and he's going faster now.
Mm-hmm.
Better head up to the bridge.
Yeah, better head up to those bridges. Definitely.
Where are you going? You don't...
Them.
Here we see that train we saw earlier with the CSX trailing out of Texarkana. So I think this was an ET44AH trailing, don't quote me on it, with a UP-AC 4400 CW leader. The 4014 was right behind this, but a funny story, when this train first came, it was so fast and I was so close that the wind actually knocked me and the tripod over and I lost my footing. But luckily, I did not fall over.
I got pulled back by that one, guys! Yep, that's him, I think. Yeah, that's him. I see him. That's him. That's 4014. You're in my shot. No, you're not. That's him, all right. That's him, all right. That's him. Here, Dad, come take a look at this. He's coming up down that way. Right there.
Yep, that's definitely him.
Yeah! Woo! Big bear it on the bar stool. World's largest steam locomotive, right down there. World's largest currently running steam locomotive.
Okay.
Signal ain't on yet down here. Kind of weird. Signal's still there, off too. It's odd. All the signals are off, but 4014 is obviously approaching. Alright guys, here comes 4014. Back. I was on the second track. No, it ain't. Hey, get off the tracks! We're not having another 844 incident. Ooh, tier 4.
That's a boy.
Ooh, it's got the extra long boxcars. I think these are usually filled with auto parts. Those longer boxcars.
Unreal.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
New York Central patch
Yeah.
for both of them. A Southern Pacific auto rack, but that's nothing new.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, thanks.
Just wanted to see where it was at. I believe he shut down where he's at. Yeah. Probably locked down. Tie it down where nobody can get to it down there, down the track a little bit. I don't know. I think they're expecting a loophole to the station, but I don't know.
Yeah. Then again, it may just do that tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Where are y'all from? Memphis area? No.
Funny thing is, I rail fan the Memphis area, but that's the second Union Pacific ST-78's Tier 4 I've seen. It's only the second. You're not a rag.
Y'all are a pretty good crosser of the east and west lines there in the Memphis. See quite a bit.
Hey, C&W.
Yep. Yeah.
And Canadian Trash. No, he's moving fast. 24 is an SD70AH. Not an SD70ACE, I'm sorry.
Arriving in Prescott, the train had been getting on the spur line for the night, which actually connects to the Prescott Northwestern Short Line, which also connects to a Firestone factory and a few other plants in the area. The Union Pacific train would be stopped in Prescott for the night and leave at 8 a.m. the next morning. While we were sitting there, we decided to go inside the depot, which is actually a museum, which stayed open later than usual also because of the 4014 event. They had some really cool things inside the museum, including an old radio and even some old cameras that they used to take that photo of number 23, the normal switcher. The 4014 sat outside, and I got some really cool photos of through the window. Also, they had a bell of a diesel locomotive, a General Electric diesel locomotive plate, and a Union Pacific flashlight. Getting some more photos, we were ready to head outside. We saw a steam locomotive bell off of a Prescott Northwestern steam locomotive. Going outside, I take photos of the locomotive, and then the 4014 meets another train.
SD70M.
This manifest was very strange, having the frames of cars on flatbeds, and lots of them. While the train passes, I go inside of the caboose and look around, and get more photos of the train from through the windows, even the bad ones. But going up in the bay window, I actually meet someone from Trains magazine, which I hope in this next issue, his photos will be in. Here they actually have a set of rules for the caboose, and I take some final photos as I climb out of the crow's nest of the caboose. It was very nice to actually be inside of one for once. I take more photos, which are backlit and into the sun, but still turn out slightly alright. And then I get photobombed by a crew member. passes by with two AC 4400 CW, but by this time, we're getting ready to leave. While ordering dinner at Sonic, two trains pass.
UP looks like.
Yeah, shake, not the. He said hot fudge sundae, and naturally I just fell along with it.
A UP SD70M was leading an AC 4400 CW.
Alright, guys. Go see a train over there.
This time, the train was powered by two AC 4400 CW on this intermodal. Going back to the 4014 site, we take some afternoon photos just before it gets dark. The photos turn out very nice. Also, this occupied camp car thing has spinning lights on it to alert nearby trains. Anyways, there was a harvest moon that night, and the photos were being taken like crazy. This shot actually shows the moon behind the 4014. I was one of the lucky ones who got photos of the 4014 before they lit it up, and the shots were very nice when there were no lights on the locomotive. The photos inside the caboose at night were very cool too. Using flash to illuminate it, they looked very nice. By this time they had lit the engine up, and combining flash with the lights in the background really turned out nicely. There's the outside of the P&W caboose. Soon we got a heads up that they were going to be shooting off fireworks. Sure enough, they were.
Got that one good. I hit it early. As soon as I heard the pop, I hit it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. I'm recording again. I got one photo, that's fine with me, and I'm recording again. The only thing about the Mark 1 videos, why his was so awesome, is because he caught a firework exploding on the ground. Sounded like you took that one a bit late.
Yeah, I still got some of it.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to you and not to the boom.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's my fault. I just got too early. I got the first.
Speaking of exploding on the ground, that actually happened, and a guy got hit right below the eye.
You got three more.
Three more?
Oh! Got that on camera.
I really hope he's okay. I haven't heard anything about it. But after this, we went back to our hotel room and got ready for the next day of chasing.